guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin, and today we're back with you guys for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 2.
Last episode we caught up with Sam and Bucky after the blip. Sam went back to see his sister. They're struggling with the boat that belonged to their parents. During the 5 years that Sam was gone, the sister has been struggling money-wise, and now she wants to sell the boat, but Sam doesn't want to let go of that boat because it belonged to their family.
It is their legacy.
They grew up on that boat, right?
Yep.
The bank doesn't want to give them a loan, even though Sam is a hero and technically, like, he saved the world. So, I mean, he's legit, right? We know he works for the government, but...
Yeah, but because of the blip, 5 years later, things have changed.
Yeah, the rules are stricter and, like, they don't just want to hang out. They don't want to give money, like following the old rules, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, I can speak. So they're going to have to find another way to keep that boat, if they find a way to keep that boat, because, like... It'd be fair to let the sister handle it, but Sam, he's trying to get back to his life after the 5-year jump, and he's been struggling. He's also been struggling with the idea of taking on the mantle of Captain America. He doesn't want to take that mantle. We believe he feels he's not worthy of it. We believe he doesn't think he's going to be strong enough to keep that legacy alive. So he wanted to leave that to Steve, put that in a museum, and we find new heroes. But the government didn't agree, and they picked a new Captain America, who I think we're gonna meet this episode. Meanwhile, Bucky has also been struggling. He's making amends for the stuff he did as Winter Soldier, but it's not ridding him of his nightmares, his memories. He thinks of all those innocents that he killed. He's friends with a father who lost his son because of him. He cannot tell him the truth about how he died, because it's too difficult to relive that trauma and also to show his real face to the people around him.
Yeah.
He's also struggling with the fact that he's 100 years old and the people around him are not.
106 years old.
There you go. But yeah, like, he's out of time, he's misplaced, he doesn't know where to go, he doesn't know how to be Bucky anymore, and the both of them are feeling like imposters and they're struggling. Yay! Let's jump in this episode.
So much joy and happiness, right?
Yes, well, it's Sam and Bucky. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
Oh, there he is.
So he is a soldier.
Well, they would have picked a soldier, it would make sense.
Reliving the glory days. You nervous?
Me? Never. I've been a captain before, obviously, but this is different. This is... Everybody expects me to be something, and I don't want to fail them.
Okay.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But that's genuine.
Yourself?
But so far, he did not do nothing wrong so far.
He's sounding like, I think, Sam in his head.
Good morning, America. Good morning. You're Captain America, you're not. Good morning.
Why did they pick him, though?
Captain,
Because
he looks like Steve. Like, is that the only reason?
2 weeks ago, we're prepping the team for a special ops mission in Chile, and now this.
Don't get me wrong, this has been great. It's been great, but it's been a lot of handshakes, a lot of suits, a lot of speeches. I just want to do the job.
This is the job, John.
That's part of it.
All of it is.
But you cannot forget what the true job is outside of the fame.
Punch your way out of problems anymore. You know?
And, like, he won't be enhanced or anything, so, like, he's just a soldier with a star on his chest.
Time to go to work.
I have a problem seeing how that's gonna work. Well, technically, even Sam, if he were to replace Steve, like, I'm hoping he'd still be using the wings and stuff, because that's his thing, right? But
I mean,
that music makes me think of, like, old rallies and shit. That's not what we want Captain America to be.
I mean, this is the first version of Captain America from back then in 1945, before he took really the job at heart and do what was supposed to be right.
I'm thinking maybe, like, I did say if he's in Thunderbolts, that means he's gonna be an asshole. Maybe this is gonna get to his head.
Why? Does everybody in Thunderbolts are assholes?
Well, anti-heroes. Anti-heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But this introduction was good.
Do you think that his costume feels wrong?
We're missing colors. Yep, we're missing the white.
What is it like being Captain America?
He doesn't know.
Eagles fly overhead wherever you go.
He just wore the costume. He doesn't know yet.
I'm just a little shocked, I think. How did a guy like me end up
Oh,
here?
wait. Somebody's being a bit too humble. For those of you who aren't familiar with John's resume,
Like us.
first person in American history to receive 3 medals of honor.
Okay.
Ran RS-1 missions in counterterrorism and hostage rescue, and you tested off the charts in
Damn,
every
okay.
measurable categories.
Oh no,
Okay.
he does have an enhanced serum for sure.
I don't have the flashiest gadgets, I don't have super strength.
Well, he can handle the
Okay.
What you
shield.
have is guts. Something Captain America always had, always needs to have, and I'm gonna need every ounce of it.
Did you know?
He got guts, but he got heart
2
too.
years out of West Point when Steve came back on the scene, I followed his career very closely. I like to think that I modeled my work after his.
So you've always wanted to be a hero.
I liked that what I was doing would make people feel safe.
Okay.
Steve Rogers was the kind of guy who could do that, even though I never met him.
So far, so good.
Buy yourself a bed, buddy. Give yourself some comfort. But yeah, they'd be seeing some nobody replace their
But
friend.
you're seeing someone who said that I based my career on Steve Rogers to make people feel safe, to bring hope.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't think it's enough, but it's not bad.
Shouldn't have given up the shield. Good to see you too, Buck.
Because like now, the legacy of their friend goes to someone they don't know.
Someone nowhere, yeah.
This isn't what Steve wanted. So what do you want me to do? Call America and tell him I changed my mind?
Yeah, well,
You had no right to give up the shield, Sam. Hey, you're not gonna come here in your overextended life and tell me about my rights. It's over, Bucky.
he made his choice. Now live with the consequences.
What could be bigger than this?
A new mission.
This guy. His connections with rebel organizations all over Eastern and Central Europe, and he's strong. Now, Red Wing traced them to a building somewhere outside of Munich, so that's where I'm going.
Well, I don't trust Red Wing.
You don't have to trust Red Wing, but I'm gonna go see if he's right. 'Cause I have a feeling they might be a part of the big 3.
What big 3?
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely.
It now is.
No, it is, yeah.
Who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
How do you know about Gandalf?
I read The Hobbit in 1937.
Yep.
Yeah, the original, man.
There are no wizards.
Well,
Strange
well,
is a
Doctor
sorcerer.
Strange. Same thing.
A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat.
He likes it way too much.
Look, that's not the point. These guys aren't magical. They use brute force, just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
He needs something too. He needs to feel like he's involved. To be fair though, if the guy is enhanced or something, you're gonna need some firepower. You're good, but it's always good to have a partner. Oh.
You know what? If eventually Sam does become Captain America, he already has the white that is missing from the other one's costume.
What's our plan?
He is the thing that is missing.
Enjoy your ride, Buck.
No,
You mean because of that?
Why not? That's what Steve called you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan.
I have a plan.
No,
I'm
you
the
don't.
best friend Steve ever got. No, I am.
What is it?
Where's the chute?
We have none.
It's too low for a shoot. I don't need it anyway.
200 feet. I can survive that.
It's gonna hurt.
Yay!
Badass. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Cool, bro.
Seriously, I really love the design that Wakanda did with his arm.
Yeah.
I have all of that on camera. You know that, right?
Great blackmail.
Get out of my face, Sam, or I'll break it.
Okay, head north. Come on.
He's gonna have to practice the hero landing.
Where's the guy?
I don't know. I think they're smuggling weapons, though.
Well, I think you could be right. I see a clear path. I say we take it.
We're not assassins.
Well,
I'll see you inside.
that's how he does things.
Come on, man. I'm just messing with you. Come back.
And you don't make jokes about his trauma.
Look at you, all stealthy.
Shut
No
up.
time in Wakanda and you come out.
White Panther.
It's actually White Wolf.
Huh?
White Wolf is cool, though.
All right, I'm inside, therefore way ahead of you. All right, let's go.
No, wait.
I got a vibranium arm. I can take them.
Stop arguing, you're gonna miss them.
There's 2 people. That's what I saw.
Let me see what
All
Red Wing
right.
sees. Let me see.
We can take them.
Look at that. How many people you see now? 1, Oh, here comes again.
4.
Yeah, 5.
Fine.
Yeah.
So they're strong, whatever.
Can still take them.
There's an 8th person. I think they have a
Prisoner. Run like the wind. Maybe like Sam can take him and fly. I mean, he doesn't need it. Damn, he's badass. I've grown to love him so fucking much.
Yeah.
They're stealing medicine, vaccines.
Can't the driver from the car behind him see him?
Yeah, right?
Like, dude.
Hi. Found the hostage.
Or smuggling? Someone who's smuggling? I don't know. Is she tied up?
She's in hands?
She's not a... Okay.
shit.
Oh, great. Yeah, they have powers, man. You gotta make it interesting.
Sam, we're gonna need your help a bit. Red Wing!
I always wanted to do that.
Can you break that one?
Good of you to join the fight, Sam!
Come on, you two. You're stronger than that. He does handle the shield. I will give him that. But they were on top of this. It was supposed to be kept a secret. How do they know?
Sam, John Walker, Captain America. Looks like you guys could use some help.
Even if he was the best guy ever, as the original, as the Avengers, having someone come in and save your ass, you'd feel like, your pride has been hurt.
Oh, shit.
Your head, buddy! Go under! Pull the Furiosa. Oh, shit. The wings are so cool.
That little girl kick your ass. Stop! We're at
Okay. At least he's not some random dude. Right now he's looking a lot better than us.
Get off of me!
Those were all super soldiers, Sam.
I know.
Like I said, they hand out this fucking serum like it's candy.
Yeah.
How did they get it?
Hydra.
Hydra's not supposed to be around anymore.
So that didn't go as planned, huh?
Right now I do feel bad a little bit. He's being rejected like crazy. It's not like it's his fault.
At least we know what we're up against now, huh? And we're pretty sure it's one of the big 3. Aliens, androids, or wizards. Pretty sure.
There's no such thing as wizards.
All right, then it's aliens or androids.
Or super soldiers.
All right, well then we gotta work together.
That's not happening.
I've done the work, okay?
You ever jump on top of a grenade?
Yeah, actually I have 4 times. It's the thing I do with my helmet. It's a reinforced helmet.
Can you do it without your helmet?
They don't like him because for everyone else he's a wannabe Steve Rogers and you can't replace their friend. But it's a bit unfair.
They say their mission is to get things back to the way it was during the blip.
There's another motive. There's something else.
How'd you track them here?
Oh, we didn't track them, we tracked you, your Red Wing.
You hacked my tech?
Sorry, it's not exactly hacking. It's government property.
Okay.
So you always just stare like that?
It's an old man thing.
You guys, if you joined up with us, I mean, we
No.
could...
You're kind of getting your asses kicked till we showed up.
You also got your asses kicked.
From my Hoskins, I'm Battlestar, John Spartan.
Battlestar? Stop the car!
I don't want any of this shit. I will take no part of it.
I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I can be.
Okay.
It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingmen on my side.
It's always that last line.
The way he said it, you would take it as you want me to be your sidekick, but I have a shit ton more of experience. But I like that he said he's not trying to be Steve. Even though that's what I think everyone else is saying, that's how Bucky and Sam are feeling, that he's a replacement.
Shit, they're already looking for us. I'm wiping our aliases off any public traffic sites now. Carly, we can't stay here for long.
We're not playing no more. We can't let the same arseholes who were put back in power after the blip win. The GRC care more about the people who came back than the ones who never left. We got a glimpse of how things could be. I need to know that you're all committed. Because after tomorrow, there's no going back.
Okay.
One world.
One people.
One world.
One people.
So it does sound like their motive is genuine, but like what? They'd rather screw everyone who came back for the sake of those who never left. That's not how it should go either.
Let's take the shield, Sam.
Dude.
Let's take the shield and do this ourselves.
We can't just run up on a man, beat him up, and take it.
He would do it. Not.
Do you remember what happened the last time we stole it? Sharon was branded enemy of the state, and Steve and I were on the run for 2 years. We just got our ass handed to us by super soldiers, and we got nothing.
There is someone that you should meet.
Who?
How do you know this guy?
We had a skirmish during the Korean War.
An old acquaintance?
During his Winter Soldier's Day.
Sam, this is Isaiah. He was a hero. We met in 51.
If I met you, I mean, I whooped your ass.
Yeah.
Then,
Really?
yeah.
Nice.
When he was with, Winter Soldier.
Everyone they sent after never came back. So the U.S. military dropped me behind the line to go deal with him.
And he survived.
Took half that metal arm in that fighting going on.
Damn.
I just wanted to see if he got the arm back, or if he'd come to kill me.
Why did we never heard of him though?
Not a killer anymore.
You think you can wake up one day and decide who you want to be? It
He's
don't
trying.
work like that.
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there. And we need to know how.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
He's a super, yeah. I mean, that would be the only way I could think
That is
of.
so funny.
You know what they did to me for being a hero? They put my ass in jail for 30 years.
Oh, God.
Taking my blood, coming into my cell. Even your people weren't done with me.
Isaiah.
Get out of my house!
They say they need you and they give you this shit, and then when they don't need you...
So you're telling me that there was a black super soldier decades ago and nobody knew about it?
Probably because they buried him. And if it's in the 50s, probably because he was black.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
We're fine. Can I see your ID?
I don't have ID. Why?
Is this guy bothering
No,
you?
he's not
Oh,
bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Oh, God. I am so sorry, Mr. Wilson.
But
But
like,
because he's one of the Avengers, you're sorry now?
even if he wasn't, that's no excuse.
Mr. Barnes, there's a warrant out for your arrest. You missed your court-mandated therapy.
Shit,
It's like missing a check-in
Bucky.
with your PO. Sorry, Mr. Barnes, you're under arrest.
I mean, they could connect on that though, a little bit. Being judged for stuff that, has nothing really to do with them, who they truly are, the injustice of it all, I think it fits.
I've heard a lot about you. I'm Dr. Rayner. I'm James' therapist.
So nice to meet you. Thank you for getting about.
That was not me.
Christina! Great to see you again.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
It had to be him.
I heard you were working with Bucky, so I thought I'd step in. Bucky's not going to be following a strict schedule.
Who authorizes?
Yeah. I don't know, man, if you can call him Bucky yet.
Yeah. That's a surname for his close friends.
Yeah.
I'll be outside.
You did help him.
James, condition of your release, session now. You too, Sam.
Why?
No, it's okay. I'll be out here with him.
That wasn't a request.
Okay. She's scary.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
Making progress already.
I kind of like her
Who
though.
wants to go first?
It's like couples therapy.
It's time for the soul-gazing exercise.
Oh, damn it.
Thank you for
I love this. Oh.
Yep.
He's used to, staring.
There.
Let's stare.
Get
This
close.
is good exercise. Thanks, Doc.
It's gonna make him so uncomfortable.
Closer.
Oh.
Well, which way?
Why do you have to have your
Right or
legs
left?
open? You know what? Fine. Here. You happy now?
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my goodness, it's so comfortable for them.
Give me that every day, man. This is great.
Are you having a staring contest?
Yeah. You blink first.
Blink. Sweet Jesus.
Why'd you give up that shield?
Why are you making such a big deal out of something that has nothing to do with you?
Well,
Steve
it's
believed in you. He gave
his
you that
best
shield for a
friend.
reason. That shield, that is everything he stood for. That is his legacy. He gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing. So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Oh, okay, that's what it is then.
Maybe this is something you or Steve will never understand. But can you accept that I did what I thought was right?
Why though?
Like, he can't understand if you don't explain.
I don't have time for this. So how about this? We go deal with that, and when we're done, we both can go on separate long vacations and never see each other again.
No.
I like that. Well, let's get to work.
Buddies, you're not dealing with the issue.
I know that look. What's wrong?
What was rule number 2 again?
Don't hurt anyone.
Goodbye, Doc.
I think that rule was broken.
I feel awful.
Gentlemen!
I mean, it's not bad, but he does have an attitude.
An attitude?
If we divide ourselves, we don't stand a chance. You guys know that.
So what do you got?
Our satellites have found their symbol popping up in various displaced communities all across Central and Eastern Europe.
And we think that she's taking the medicine she just stole to one of these camps.
Where's she now, Walker? Do you know?
No, we don't know, Bucky. But it's only a matter of time before we find out.
Things are really intense for you, aren't they, Walker?
He has to prove himself.
It is imperative that we find them. But you guys have rules of engagement and all kind of authorizations you have to get. We're more flexible. So it wouldn't make sense for us to work with you.
A word of advice, then. Stay the hell out of my way.
Dude. But then, they're not making it easy for him,
Like
you know?
him?
No, but he's trying to work with them and they're pushing him away, so then of course he's gonna get mad, like...
So what are you thinking?
Well, I know what we have to do. When Isaiah said my people, he meant Hydra. Walker doesn't have any leads.
I know where you're going with this, and no.
He knows all of Hydra's secrets. Don't you remember Siberia?
Zemo, okay. So he's not the bad guy of this, okay.
But he knows secrets. He knows stuff.
He's gonna have to partner up with them?
We're gonna go see Zemo.
What have you been up to? It's gonna be tense. I kind of destroyed the Avengers, yay!
Was it Zemo or the Sokovia Accord stuff?
Well, he didn't help matters. Okay, so we got a bunch to talk about.
Alright.
What do you want to discuss first?
Isaiah.
Oh, okay, the old dude.
So, they used to have a black Captain America back in the
Yeah.
50s.
And then he put him in jail. I feel like in the 50s especially, him having a shit ton of power, like, I don't know why they picked him, why they gave him the serum. Steve would have been recently put on ice, so I guess they found a replacement. They used him against the Winter Soldier, but then...
I don't know if that's true, but do you think that they needed test subject for the serum and maybe they said, if you are a tester, you're gonna have money for your family or something like that?
It could have been, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. It could have been any of that. It could have been something else. It is also, I mean, it's a risk because you're putting a shit ton of power into one guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, like, maybe he was military, like, I don't know. But in the 50s, he was a black man, and obviously the way Sam reacted to this, like, that was the issue. That's what they're implying, and for sure that's what happened. He was a black man, he had the serum, so he was a superhuman. That was too much power to give to a guy like him, according to those white, like, farts that were in charge, and they put him away. Nobody said anything, probably because he was black, probably because no one could say shit. No one, you know, decided to defend him or whatever, and he became a test subject. Because, of course, you're gonna do shit for these people, you're gonna work for them, and when they're through with you, you still are a man with the super, you know, serum, so they would have found another use for him, but yeah.
If he wasn't known to the public, maybe they put him in jail so that people don't look up to a black Captain America back then.
Steve was physically, he was the representation of, like, the perfect American, like, even, like the Aryan race from, like, and it's fucked up because he represents America, but, like, blue-eyed, blonde men that, you know, yeah, exactly. So, he was the face of the military. They wanted him as a figurehead, but then eventually he showed them his purpose, what he could do, and then he became the symbol that he was. A black man with that much power, they did not want him to replace Captain America because I think he didn't fit that image that Steve was. There's a reason why John
Walker
is blonde, blue-eyed, and he looks like Steve, right? Like, that's what they believe should be
It's
the
supposed
face
to
of
be the
America.
face, yeah.
Because like even though it's different today than it was back then, there's still racism, and those old white farts that are still in charge still have a say, and there are people who would maybe freak out over the idea of a black Captain America. Which brings me to Sam, his reaction, and you talked a bit in between episodes.
I noticed when they were in the bank, comments that Sam's sister said to the banker that the fact that they did not want to give them a loan because don't want to give a loan to one of us,
Meaning
as
black
in
people.
black people, and that guy said, oh no, I love black people, I love Falcon the superhero, and I said, oh, do you think that might be one of the reasons why Sam do not want to be the next Captain America, because he think that people will not accept him?
We kind of talked about it in between episodes a little bit too, and now having seen
and
that
it
reaction.
did say to Bucky that this is what I think was the right thing to do also.
And earlier, the whole thing of like your Black Falcon, right? The idea that his skin color is a part of him, right? And when he shows himself, this is what people see first. And this is how he's used to life. When people see him, they see a black man before they see who he is, his name, or what he's done. He was about to get arrested in the street for doing absolutely nothing, or at least not doing worse than Bucky. Yet,
Both of them were shouting, both of them were arguing, but the police officer tried to arrest
Sam.
They asked the ID of Sam only, not even for Bucky.
So he'd be used to that. So the idea that his skin color would come first, maybe now we can add that. We definitely can add that to why he didn't want to be Captain America. So we focused on the idea that maybe he could not take on the mental. But it is true that a part of and we saw that with John, a part of the job as Captain America is to be, in the media, the face of America. Maybe he thinks that America would have a problem with the face of America being black.
Why? They had Obama.
But that's the thing. Things have changed. So in order, I say that with a lot of issues when it comes, like whether it's like LGBTQ issues or race issues or whatever. I feel like when we write stuff today, to make it a big deal enforces the fact that it used to be a problem, and in a way it still is a problem. Like people still struggle with that, right? If you enforce the idea that guy is gay and it's totally fine, you're kind of putting the finger on the guy, right? If you're saying like that guy is black and it's totally fine, you're also putting the finger, like it should not be an issue. And it sucks that it still is, that like, the question of should Captain America be white or is it okay if Captain America is black? Like that should not be a question. Captain America should be about the heart, should be about what he represents, not his skin color. Right? If you point the finger, you're making it a thing. It's hard not to make it a thing when other people make it a thing, unfortunately. So I get it. Having seen his reaction to, there used to be a super soldier that was black and no one heard about him, even though he stopped the Winter Soldier, like he faced Bucky and he literally won. He came back alive. That is huge.
He beat his ass, yeah.
That is huge. And like if Steve was such a big deal back in the day, right after he went under the ice, you have a super soldier that's black, and what happens to him? He turns into an experiment in prison, and he disappears from everything. Like that sucks.
In the 50s with the segregation, you do not want people to look up to someone like Isaiah.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, I understand.
No, it's not you don't want to look up. It's they didn't want to look up to a guy like that.
No, I mean the people in charge didn't want the civilians to say there's a black superhero who, like Captain America who
did great things.
Who did great things, yeah.
Or who would have such power. They didn't want to give him that. So yeah, I get why he's pissed, and I also now get why he would hesitate to take on the mental. He doesn't feel like he could represent it the same way. He doesn't feel like he's reticent, and it sucks that he doesn't think it could happen. And I mean, a guy like Bucky, I guess it's interesting that a guy like Bucky, who was there back in the day, so who would maybe share those views a little more than someone from today, would not understand why Sam doesn't want the shield. And he's like he gave it to you. He trusted Steve's opinion much more than anything else. So I guess it is beautiful coming from Bucky, and I mean, he is your friend, man. So But you should discuss it. He needs to come, to a decision. He needs to think about it. If the world is to change, we need to stop pointing the finger at that issue in that way. You need to show change. You need to show that it's okay to do things differently. It's okay to stray. And we did say last episode, it's not about being a copy of Steve Rogers. It's about Captain America, the symbol, and the man holding it doesn't have to be Steve Rogers, as long as you have the same values and he picked you. The color of your skin doesn't matter. But I see why he would worry that it would matter to people. And it's just, oh man, you need to talk about this. You need therapy a lot more than you think. Man, you should have stayed in that room. What a scene though. That staring contest was great.
It is sad when I heard Bucky saying that if Steve was wrong about you being the next Captain America, he could have been wrong about me having a chance at redemption, basically.
Yeah. It sucks because, like, I said it last episode, right? Bucky's only anchor would have been Steve. Everything he believes in, like, every time he's unsure, who am I and stuff, he would look to Steve, and his opinion. Now Steve is nowhere near, like, he's not around, so all you can do is trust that what he told you and what he saw when he looked at you, like, that was the truth and that was your reality, and hang on to that.
Yeah, but if that is false, what else is there then?
But yeah, if you can't trust that, like, who can you trust? So, in a way, he's trying to keep Steve's legacy and Steve's word true to how things are today. Like, he's trying to keep him alive like that, trying to, believe in that version of the world. But yeah, Sam is rejecting it, and now he's also not sure if he can be anything other than the Winter Soldier. Oh, they're so lost, man. They're broken, but I love them. I love them.
What did you think about the first mission that we saw with the new Captain America with John Walker and his wingman Battle Stars?
Which, by the way, is another copy of like how Steve was with Sam.
Yeah.
Always the sidekick, but like Captain America gotta have a black, sidekick.
A black sidekick. Well, we got a Falcon from Wish.
Yeah, well, he's called Battlestar, right?
Battlestar
It's
from
not
Wish.
the same, but okay. Having seen this episode, I kind of feel bad for how I judged him.
Okay.
Without knowing him, he does have an attitude. Like, he's got more of the on-stage persona that Steve never had. Right? He was awkward on that side of Captain America. Well, yeah, he's a jock. He was a jock, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing, but he's used to the crowd, and Steve is not, because he was always rejected. Like, they come from very different background, where he was loved and put on a pedestal, and he's used to that attention, whereas Steve never had that. If anything, he was pushed away because of who he was. And so, for Steve, it was all about not necessarily being Captain America, it was about what he could do as Captain America. For John, at first, like, I was like, okay, sometimes I see the attitude and I feel like he enjoys the spotlight a lot. It's not necessarily a bad thing until it is, right? We'll have to wait and see. But from what I had heard, and from the fact that he's in Thunderbolts, and I know it's mainly supposed to be
Start bringing out Thunderbolts.
No, but it's true. It's supposed to be a group of anti-heroes. So I
Okay.
expected him to be a bad guy. First impression of him in the locker room, not a bad guy. He's trying to live up, just like we talked about with Sam, he's trying to live up to an idea. My big issue is that he's living up to an idea, but he's not living up to the man because he didn't know the man. He knew the spotlight. He knew the what we told of him, what we told him of Captain America. He knew the speeches. He knew the kids gotta go to school. Like, that persona that Steve put on because it's the job, but it's not who he was. Like, he knows that, but he didn't know the man. So if you
The
don't
reason
know
why he hid behind his action, basically.
Yes, but he also said, and I kind of liked his answer, that it's not that he likes being Captain America. He likes that being Captain America makes people feel safe, right? Like, him doing that job helps other people. He was in the military, and it looks like he does have the credentials, so he can handle the shield. That is all good. He can be a badass hero. I still don't like the idea that, I choose you to be a hero. That's not how it works. he is also under a lot of pressure. He's trying to, prove himself. He is being rejected outright by Bucky and Sam. I kind of get his frustration, but, and he did say, I think he understands, like, he comes here looking like Steve, wearing the, the costume and the shield, and he's talking to them like he's the obvious leader of their little group, and like, they should work together, like, oh yeah, it's obvious, Captain America used to work with you, so I'm gonna work with you. No. You're not Steve. And he did say, I'm not trying to replace him, but that's how you're coming off, right? Like, they see him coming,
I can hear what he's saying, but it's how he's saying those words. So not the attitude behind it, the facial expression also.
Maybe
it kind of reminds me of Tony Stark a bit, but there's a huge difference between his type of attitude and Tony Stark attitude a bit.
We'll have to wait and see how he'll handle the rejection, because he was told that nope, they're not teaming up with him, and he said like, stay out of my way. Like, that attitude is not how you
want to work with
win the fight, right? But we'll see. If he turns bad, like, if my big fear is that he'll let the popularity get to his head, and he will end up not representing, like, not being the Captain America he's supposed to be, right? He'll let that, change him in a bad way, because you give too much power too quickly to a guy and he can't handle it sometimes. That's dangerous. So we'll see. But right now, like, the fact that everywhere he goes, he's got power. People ask for his autograph. He can just walk into a sheriff's station and just people get out of jail like that because he asked, that they get out of jail. The fact that he gets to, lord over a lot of people, like, that is a lot of power. And if he lets it get to his head, that will change him, and that's what I'm worried about. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I feel like before all of that, he was not a bad dude, and I don't think he's a bad guy. If he's an anti-hero, that just means he has a weird way of going at it, but he's still doing the right thing.
Deadpool's an anti-hero, technically. We still
but anti-heroes are those that are not above going around like
killing people to save others.
Yeah, they're doing the right thing. It's just that the way they do the right thing is
not very heroically, basically.
Yeah, it's a bit frowned upon, which, I mean, good for you. It's not Captain America, though. It can be, because it's supposed to be, like, a beacon of hope. It's supposed to be something that you look up to, an idea that you aspire to be.
And I mean, we just saw it, though. He used a gun against the new super soldiers.
So did Steve. Back in the day.
So did Steve also?
Back in the day, yes. And I mean, he did use, we saw him use guns.
It's true. Never mind that.
You gotta fight with what you have, man. He's not above killing people. It's just, we'll see. They were saying, like, in this case, me and Bucky, like Sam was saying, me and Bucky, we're free agents, so we can do it. We can go at it our own way. It's fine, but you have to answer to regulations and rules. If they decide to go against that, that makes them rogue agents. And Captain America is supposed to be this, like, pure ideal of, like, what the government represents, what the country represents. Like, if he doesn't fit that, he can't be Captain America. Like, when Captain America, Steve Rogers, turned his back, well, he wasn't Captain America.
I mean, he wasn't around for 2 years,
Like, that's why Sam was saying, like, we stole that shield, we were rogue, like, we were on the run for 2 years. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And, like, the big question of, like, do you deserve the shield was raised too back in the day. So it's tricky being Captain America. That's why I'm saying Sam represents the values, and I think he would be a great Captain America. But we got to talk about those walls that you're putting up against yourself, and if society struggles with the idea of a black Captain America, they got to realize that we are in 2020 something at this point, and, like, things have changed, man, or things need to change, because God. Still, and quickly like that group that we're fighting so far, I feel like what they're trying to do, or at least not necessarily what they're trying to do, but the message that they're spreading, I thought maybe it was a front. I thought maybe it was like a lie to get followers. It does look like they truly are trying to fight for those that, stayed behind during the blip. they're trying to fight for those who are now being forgotten by the government, because now the focus is on those who came back. So we're trying to help them adjust. We're trying to, you know, give them a new life, have them start over. But those that were there and suffered all those years, now they have no help. If that is their true purpose, which it sounds like it is, I can get behind that. But the way they're going at it is
not
wrong.
the right way.
Because it feels like they're trying.
I mean,
yeah.
I want to say the right way, but the more morally good way, I guess.
Well, maybe there's no bad guy truly. Like, what have they done since the beginning? Like, they've stolen medicine? If they are taking some aid from people that need it, to hoard it and just keep it for a privileged group who they believe is the true victim, that is not okay either. But still, it's not like they're not going around killing people. So I guess we need to learn more. But the whole like Hydra thing potentially with the super serum, and that is weird. Like, where did they come from? How did they get this serum and stuff? So that is a big question. So the group we've seen, I don't know about them yet. Like, I'm on the fence. I don't think they're bad guys truly, but I don't think they're...
The main issue with them is where did they find the serum?
Yeah, that is the big issue.
So once we know where they get that serum, we can understand how to...
Where did they find it? Yeah.
How to go against them, basically.
And then we'll see if we can talk.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we'll talk with Zemo next episode.
Oof. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on our Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be up on YouTube next week. So gonna see you then, guys.
Yes. Bye.